Something unusual happens every time silver runs too far too fast, and history shows it doesn't end with a smooth landing. Back in 2011, silver surged to nearly $49 per ounce before rolling over and eventually sliding back toward the $20 range. Then again, in 2023, we saw another powerful rally, followed by a drawn-out pullback that slowly drained momentum from the market. These are not random events. They follow a pattern that experienced dealers watch closely. And right now, many believe we could be setting up for something similar again. In fact, many dealers believe we should all have an exit strategy. That strategy begins with a hard number. I need to pause briefly. My analytics show that most of you watching this video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. Help us beat the algorithm and get this information out there. Also, drop a number 1 in the comments if you think silver will increase in price this week. Drop a 2 if you think it will decrease. Let's get into this. Think about where we are today. Silver has already made aggressive moves, climbing rapidly, and then showing signs of instability with sharp drops and wide price swings. When markets behave like this, it usually means the move is becoming stretched. Buyers rush in late, momentum builds quickly, and then the market starts to lose balance. This is exactly the phase where experienced dealers begin thinking about exit strategies, not entry points. One dealer I spoke with put it very clearly. He's not selling everything, and he's not abandoning silver. Instead, he separates his stack into 2 categories: long-term holdings and profit-taking. His long-term silver stays untouched, but the portion he set aside specifically for gains has a clear target. For him, that number is $100 per ounce. If silver reaches that level, he plans to start selling into strength, not waiting for confirmation after the move is already over. This approach is based on understanding how rallies typically end. Prices don't usually peak and then stay high. They spike, stall, and then begin a slow grind lower. By the time most people realize the move is over, a significant portion of the gains has already disappeared. In 2011, the drop
Drop from $49 to the $20 range didn't happen overnight, but it happened steadily enough that anyone waiting too long saw their profits shrink quickly. The key takeaway here is not panic, it's planning. If silver does push toward $90 or even $100, the question becomes, what is your
exit strategy? Without a plan, it's easy to get caught holding through the entire cycle, watching gains rise and then fade. Dealers understand this, which is why they define their targets in advance and stick to them. What makes this moment important is that we are already seeing the kind of price behavior that often shows up near major turning points. Large swings, fast moves, and uncertainty about direction are all signals that the market is becoming unstable. That doesn't mean silver can't go higher. It can. But it does mean that the window to make decisions is narrowing.